Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is November 15th, 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar at the beginning of the trading week. Some data had been, of course, released overnight, but mostly they were not that much important, except the speech from Bank of Japan Kuroda around 3 a.m. And then, of course, the Chinese data were kind of interesting because they were fixed asset investment that was way below the expectations of 6.3 points. Actual the number was 6.1 point, and a month ago this number was 7.6. Industrial production, on the opposite, increased from 3.1% to 3.5%, beating the expectations of 3%. The same situation was with the retail sales. From 4.4%, the retail sales increased to 4.9%. So kind of a good data from the Chinese economy. During the London session, there isn't much here, as you can see, except the Bundesbank monthly report at 1 p.m. and current account at noon. There is nothing interesting here in terms of economic data release. New York session, we got only manufacturing shipments and wholesale sales from Canada, scheduled for release at 3:30. Together with the New York Fed Empire State Manufacturing Index scheduled for release 3:30 as well. At the end of the day, we have a hearing in the UK. MPC member Michael Saunders will give a speech 4:30. And that's everything for today from the economic calendar. Let's take a look, I think, at the Japanese yen and Australian dollar first. So what is going on the Australian dollar? As you can see, on the daily time frame chart, we have this decline after the bearish engulfing pattern had been made at the 100% Fibonacci projection level, 7,537. Apparently the high was a little bit higher at 7,556, about 20 pips higher, but then we got absolutely expected move to the downside. We broke below all of the major supports like 7,415 and 7,371. The recent low was made at 7,278. That's kind of a bounce from the technical support at 7,291. We have a bullish engulfing pattern on the daily time frame chart. However, the market conditions are kind of a negative for bulls. As you can see, the sentiment is to the downside. Sentiment is negative. So right now this bounce might be only a corrective bounce around towards the level of 7,371. The other, of course, technical resistance is 7,415. So those levels are just switching right now. In a broader view, we have a kind of a consolidation here. The market tried to move up, but as you can see, we have this move in three waves. So this is one big consolidation. Some sort of bullish attempts, of course, are present, but they are being capped after any of a projection level, like Fibonacci projection level, is being hit. So that's the Australian dollar. Let's take a look at the US dollar to the Japanese yen. So the US dollar to the Japanese yen chart looks exactly as we want this chart to look. We have at the end of the wave 4 at the level of 50% of the Fibonacci retracement at 112.76. We have a big bullish engulfing pattern made last week. Let me just zoom in to this current situation here, and of course, as we can see, there is a potential for the wave 5, because we assume right now that the last wave, the wave 4, had been terminated. We got the wave A, wave B, wave C in the wave 4, so that's a simple correction. We have the high of the wave 3. I'm going to try to put it straight on the top. Top is 114.71. We got 72. That's fine. So this is our next target, bulls. Okay, 114.7172. When we break above this level, the next target for the wave 5 are here on the chart. They range, of course, from 116.11 towards 116.58 to 117.09 pips. So there is still a potential for another rally in the euro, in the American dollar to the Japanese yen. Of course, momentum supports this outlook because we have just a slight break below the level of 50, which is the neutral level on the RSI indicator, and then bounce back up as the market bounces from the 50% of the Fibonacci retracement. So this is a very nice setup. This is very good impulsive wave progression to the upside. Please keep an eye on the technical resistance here. As soon as it is violated and the price makes like a big big green candle to the upside, there are chances for the wave 5 to develop to the upside as well. So in terms of the current situation and data from China, let's take a look what gold is doing. The gold, as we can see, is very very well. It's going to the upside again. So we have this breakout above the light blue trend line. Then we have the sudden dip towards 1760, but then again bullish engulfing pattern. So right now we trade around the level of 1862, but that's not the end. This is of course slightly overbought market right now, but it looks like we are trading. However, we are trading in 3 waves again. So we might expect this market to go higher towards 1899, 1916 very very soon. Of course, the 1916 is the top from the beginning of the June 2021. So I guess this market will be very very pleased when it gets there. So the gold is like a nice in a nice bull run. Let's take a look on another market. The British pound to Japanese yen might be kind of an interesting market for today as well. Let's take a look at this one. What do we have here? Well, negative news are that we have a impulsive pattern invalidation. So the wave 4 overlap the beginning of the wave 1. So that's run here. That run towards 158.19 is simply in 3 waves. So instead 1, 2, 3. As an impulsive wave progression, this is only A, B, C to the upside. So right now 61% of them, the whole move up had been retraced already. So that was just another top here, and the market invalidates this rally above the local trend line and above the level of 156.37. It's kind of a negative information for bulls, because it looks like that 5-wave rally up might be the last basically impulsive wave to the upside, which means actually that this progression here that looks 100% corrective might be a wave 4, and that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive wave to the upside is actually the last wave to the upside, which means this is the wave 5. So we didn't actually expected this wave to end so soon, but right now if we just manage to change just a little thing, There you go. This is the beginning of the whole structure, and now it makes much more sense. We have 5 waves to the upside. That means this is the end of the cycle. That's not good for bulls at all, because that means we might have some sort of the deeper correction. Right now we are testing 152.58. The next target is 151.29, but the key technical support is the zone between 148.46, 149.02 pips. And if this zone consisting of 2 technical supports is clearly violated, then of course we might see a deeper decline as the upward impulsive cycle is terminated. So that our confirmation level, 148.46. And last but not least, let's take a look at some cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? We have another higher high, so basically we could label this as a wave 5. However, the internal wave structure doesn't fit the wave 5 yet, so I will keep my target as it is right now, around this one of these levels, which are between 74,748, 78,908, right? And this might be a little bit more extended to the upside, wave 4. So we don't actually hold on into this ABC simple corrective pattern in wave 4, because this might be the continuation of the wave 4. However, we have the new all-time high, 68,958. That's good, and now we are waiting for the bounce higher, and that would be, let me just put the last all-time high on the chart. There you go, somewhere there, and the technical support at 62,517 is the key short-term technical support. We might remove this Fibonacci levels here, because we most likely won't need them again, and let's put another technical support here at the low of the current wave 4. And we might use one more thing. This is a trend line from the lows. It's right about here, maybe some channel. Let's take a look if we can put some channel here, but I think no, the channel will be kind of useless unless we just make this very weak channel here. Maybe if we break out of the channel, that's the clear signal for us that the wave 5 is still in progress, is still unfolding towards one of these target levels of Bitcoin. Only a breakout below the lows of the wave 4, 57,768, will give us a signal that the impulsive rally to the upside is of course invalidated. So that's my outlook for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.